Alright, hi there YouTube, it's me Morphsuit America playing on the Korean version of Dragon Blaze. And in this episode I'll be talking about Saturday's Daily Dungeon, or the Daily Dungeon that has Falcon in there. You want to do Falcon's Daily Dungeon so you can get pieces to make Transcended items, Transcended gear, so you can get Transcended weapons. It's gonna be level 126, it's gonna have a bunch of magic effects on there, and it's going to be the gear that you want to aim for. But if you're new to the game still, most likely you want to aim for 120 U gear because it's U gear. It's going to give you a lot more magic. No, it's going to give you a lot more effects because it's U gear equipment compared to like a triple S equipment. But if you're still progressing through the game and if you need some help, you might need to get the helper equipment found in the store. But you should be fine as long as you do the necessary things to upgrade your characters and make sure that, you know, they're strong. When it comes to Chapter 5 for the Korean Dragon Blaze, and if you start playing the game and stuff, you need to farm these daily dungeons. You need to get the runes, you need to get the quests, no, the referral quest enhancement scroll so you can enhance your main character. What else do you need? And you need to farm the 2 new daily dungeons, one for the Arcbuster and once again the other one that I'm going to talk about in this video, Falcon's daily dungeon. So, before I get started, I want to give you guys a heads up to why I haven't posted anything in the last few weeks. Basically, my brother came back for summer break and I wanted to spend some good quality time with him. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I should have gave you guys a heads up about it, but I was being really lazy about it. So I'm back and I will be informing you guys about like all of the new all of the new things that have been added into the Korean Dragon Blaze if you haven't figured it out yet. So when it comes to Falcon's Daily Dungeon, it will be on a Saturday for the Korean time zone. Now you will have to figure out what time that will be in your respectful time zone. But let's say you kind of miss it. You can spend at least 150 rubies to open it up. I can't speak. I will advise you guys, if you have the rubies, you should be farming these equipment. You should be farming for these pieces. You won't be getting a lot out of them right away. If you don't have that much combat strength to get to the max difficulty, start it out slow, go through the first one, go through the second one, and then once you hit the appropriate strength, make sure you do the third one. The third one will give you at least 3 pieces randomly. Alright, sorry about that. Now back on topic. When it comes to getting these pieces, it won't be the pieces you may need. For example, you may need 30 pieces of the sword part. Depending on RNG, and if you don't know what RNG means, it's random number generator. It's a fancy word of saying it's randomly generated. You might get 1 piece of the sword, you might get maybe 2 pieces of the sword part, or it's gonna deny you that and it's gonna give you 1 piece of a shield, maybe 1 piece of the archer part, maybe 3 pieces of the chest part. Yeah, it's gonna be random. So just continue farming for this until you get 30 parts. I will run this once and then I'll cut away and show you guys how you can actually make your transcended item. I'm surprised they decided to make a daily dungeon out of Falcon, but then again, Falcon has a reputation when it comes to making equipment. I think he was the one that also made the Dragon Busters, ? But his reputation as a blacksmith is really high. I can see why they decided to add him in. I might be questioning if he's actually alive in the storyline or in the current time of Dragon Blaze right now. But enough of my ramblings and stuff. I will continue farming for this, but I'm gonna cut away so you guys can see the important part on how to make your transcended item. Alright, so once you finished Falcon's daily dungeon, you can find the parts in your mailbox. Now, I might do a separate video talking about how to make your transcended fragments so you can make transcended items, but I'll do a quick video talking about it. Now, I already made my transcended fragment, but I'll teach you guys on how you guys can do it as well. Guys, gals, it's helicopters, whatever you define yourself as. So, what you want to do is click on the anvil in your inventory screen. That will bring up this the blacksmith, or Falcon. Once you do that, there's a new option, the third option, the forge option. You want to click on that. To make your transcended fragment, you need 30 transcended essences and 30 parts. Now, I don't have any more parts to actually demonstrate this, but if you guys do have these parts, you need to drag them over there and then make your transcended fragment. It will cost you at least 10 million gold. If you're having gold issues, try to farm when there's no buffs on, because the burn gauge will be very handy when it comes to increasing your gold drop rate. Just running a bunch of runs randomly, or just auto farming, will give you a good amount of gold. Now, once you make your transcended fragment, you need to go to the second option and drag your transcended fragment into the slot, then drag the equipment you want into the slot as well, or the slot down here in this little box. And as you can see, it will increase the stats of your weapon or your armor. Once you do that, you can transform your gear into something new. Let's say you want to change your equipment. You don't want to have the U gear equipment. You may want the 126 Triple S gear instead. So all you need to do is go back to the second screen, drag the weapon over here, and actually, let me do that again. So yeah, once you have this, let's say you already made the weapon. Just drag the weapon up here instead, and then click on this button again, and boom, you can take it apart. This will cost, there's no cost for this, it's free. And then if you have a transcended weapon, to upgrade it, you take it to the first option here. But pretty much that's it when it comes to transcended items. If you guys got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully this video helps you out, and once again, I might make a separate video talking about this again. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys around. Peace.